because we were talking earlier, and I just thought it would be fun to share with folks what we were talking about. But danger ratings, and we know that a lot of avalanche fatalities occur in these moderate and considerable avalanche danger ratings. But what we were talking about is kind of this concept of scary moderate, and what that means. Since you read the forecast this morning, I was just gonna put it on you. Like, what does scary moderate mean?
Well, scary moderate means it's the type of moderate where we're avoiding a lot, if not all, avalanche terrain still, because we've dropped to moderate because we haven't had a lot of loading lately over the last few days, but the snowpack still has a really poor structure where if we do trigger an avalanche, it's going to be big. So you don't want to face those consequences.
Human-triggered avalanches are still possible, but the consequences of those, it's not like we're talking about small avalanches that are possible.
Yeah.
Necessarily.
So with every danger level, there's a range of conditions. If you're on the lower end of moderate, or if we're having a fairly stable snowpack year and we get some new snow and we're expecting maybe smaller avalanches are possible in a lot of areas, those are a little more manageable, or you're only going to trigger them if you're in those starting zones. But on the higher end of moderate, where we could easily bump up to considerable if we just get 6 inches of snow and some wind, because we have this poor snowpack structure, the uncertainty is a bit higher, to the point where we can't ourselves trust a lot of avalanche terrain still. And even though the likelihood's dropped, I wouldn't take the risk.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the point for me, is that it becomes a risk tolerance thing. If you were to trigger one of these bigger avalanches, even on a moderate hazard day, the potential for it being large is really there, and you have to just assess what your risk tolerance is, whether you're willing to go there or not.
Yeah, and so with the danger scale, I think, and especially under these conditions, it's like you don't have to go into avalanche terrain any day, right? Like, you can, if you know how to identify it, you can avoid it. And so I think with the spicy moderate, if you're avoiding avalanche terrain, if that's your intention and you're good at it,
spicy moderate, is that something we can put into the advisory?
You're gonna be okay if you're trying to avoid avalanche terrain. It would be nice to include like a little chili pepper emoji to emphasize the spicy moderate. But on the other side of things, if during high danger, you should avoid avalanche terrain and have every intention of doing so, but there's a lot smaller margin for error, so you got to be really good during high and even considerable danger, especially when we have these persistent weak layers.
For sure. All right, chili pepper